Hi, it's me Vamp, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. I have some exciting news about something that's coming up soon for Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, you heard right, coming up. As you guys know, as of making this video, I am a part of the Raid Creator Program, and I have some exciting news to share from the big banana himself. Now, there is something coming up. Now, if you guys see this that I have just popped up on the screen right now, that's fine, but if you can't see it properly, we're going over it anyway. While Spider 20 is running in the background. There's a reason why it's running back in the background, because this news involves it, okay? So, the news is that, as they mentioned in a video not too long ago, I did my reaction video. On that video, I'll leave a card top right hand corner. But basically, they mentioned that they were going to be giving 5 more levels to all the dungeons, with the exception of the potion dungeons and the minotaur dungeons. Well, they actually are going to be doing that sooner than later. As of making this video, I don't know when, but they are going to be, presumably with the next big update. It says in the new release, so I'm assuming with the next big update, but here we go. Let's see, we've already mentioned this in our What's Next in Raid video, and now it's officially happening. In the new release, all dungeons except for the Minotaur Labyrinth and the Potion Keeps are getting 5 extra stages. Now, this is where it gets tricky, okay guys? I'm going to read this here. Get ready, as artifact dungeon bosses on the new stages will have additional passive skills. So that looks like it says on the new stages. So presumably that means only on the new stages and not on the old stages. Presumably that's the case. But let's see. The new passive skills will be 2 of them, as I believe it says. It says additional passive skills. It doesn't just say 2, but I think there's only 2 here. One will limit turn meter decrease, meaning that your the current strat to beating the spider is to, limit their turns. Actually, the current strat to beating just about every boss except for Ice Golem. Then that's not a valid strat with Ice Golem. But every other boss except for Ice Golem and Dragon, I guess, the strat is to do the 10 meter. So it's a little bit worrying that the 10 meter decreased. But wait, that's not all. It gets even worse. The other one will limit the damage they take from attacks that scale on target max HP. No more than 10% of HP will be lost. So that means the valid strats involving Royal Guard, involving actually this Cold Heart. This effectively gives Cold Heart kind of a nerf when it comes to the 5. That might be very odd to say, but yeah, this kind of gives Cold Heart a bit of a nerf. But keep in mind that it's only for 21 through 25 of Ice Golem Peak, Spider Den, Dragon Lair, and Fire Knight Castle at this time. But wait, there's more. They literally just told us the more, and I'm tacking it on to the video. That's why it may seem to come out of nowhere. But I have it pulled up on screen that new dungeon stages are great, but we're also adding 187 new missions to the game. For those of you guys that don't know what the missions are, they would, I'll be honest, I found them a bit annoying myself, but they were basically the, farm for this item, do this 80 times, 20 times, I'm exaggerating, 100 times, whatever. Then after, you got items per things that you create, you got some gems, you got, apparently you'll get some charms for the new one, and tag arena tokens and whatnot. I'm hoping you ought to get gems, because that would very, very much so the highlight of me doing it. And apparently the reward for completing all the new missions is the new champion. So apparently they aren't actually telling much about the new champion right now, but they are saying, however, that the champion will be only available at the final reward for completing all the missions. So he won't be able to be summoned from shards, fused, or collected from fragments. Now, that's an interesting bit because of the fact that he does not, technically Arbiter, which from what I hear, you'll still be able to get Arbiter, so don't worry about that. But Arbiter, you can actually get her from summoning. Technically, you can summon an Arbiter before you get her as a reward. It's a thing. But that champion will be exclusive. And I'll be honest, I kind of like the idea of that. I kind of like the idea of every now and then they sprinkle in a little exclusive thing. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on the new dungeon levels, the new missions coming forth, the new champion we're going to get, which, as soon as I find out more information about it and I'm able to share it with you guys, I'll share it with you guys, so definitely stay tuned. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.